Welcome to the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast, where we bring you the grassroots tips, tricks, and stories in everything entrepreneurship, digital marketing, and personal development. I'm your host, Andres Holguin. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Bootstrap Mogul Podcast. I'm your host, Andres Holguin, and today we are diving into a topic that's not only super important, but also one of the most dynamic and in-demand services you can offer as a freelancer. That's right, I'm talking about video production. Now, before we jump into the juicy details, let's take a moment to breathe and set the scene. So if you're tuning in, it's because you're either already on the freelancing journey or you are seriously considering it. And let me tell you, today's episode is going to be a game changer. We're talking about how you can harness the power of video to not just create amazing content, but also build a thriving freelance business. So what's the big deal about video production? Well, in today's digital landscape, video is everything from Instagram Reels to YouTube tutorials to TikToks, and from corporate training videos to personal vlogs. Video content is queen. It's engaging, it's versatile, and it has the power to tell stories in a way that no other medium can. And guess what? Businesses, they know this. They are on the hunt for talented individuals who can help them create compelling video content that stands out and connects with their audience. But here's the thing. Not all video production is created equal. It's not just about hitting the record button on your camera. It's about really understanding the entire process, from pre-production, where you plan and storyboard, to production, where the magic happens, and finally post-production, where you edit and polish your masterpiece. It's a journey of creativity, technical skill, and storytelling. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today. In this episode, I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to cover the essential skills and tools that you need to get started, how to develop your unique style and brand, and even explore some specialized niches within video production that you might not have considered yet. So whether you're a complete newbie or you've dabbled in video before, there's something here for everyone. Now, why is this important? Well, think about it. We live in a world where attention spans are short and people crave visually engaging content. Video has the power to captivate, inform, and entertain all at once. And for businesses, it's a vital tool for marketing, communication, and education. And for you as a freelancer, it's an incredible opportunity to showcase your creativity, build a portfolio, and attract clients who are willing to pay top dollar for high quality video content. So, grab your favorite drink, whatever that might be, get comfy, and let's embark on this exciting journey together, because by the end of this episode, you will have a clear understanding of what it takes to provide top-notch video production services and how you can carve out your own space in this booming industry. Are you ready? Let's get started. So let's break down the world of video production, and trust me, it's a whole lot more than just pressing record on your camera, like I said. If you've ever watched a captivating video and thought, wow, how did they do that? Well, you're about to find out. So first up, let's talk about the big picture. Video production is sort of like baking a cake. You've got different stages, and each one is crucial to making sure the final product is just right. We're talking about three main components here: pre-production, production, and post-production. So what's pre-production? Well, this is where all the planning magic happens. Think of it as laying the foundation for your video. You'll be brainstorming ideas, creating storyboards, writing scripts, and planning out all the logistics. It's about figuring out what you want your video to say and how you're going to say it. This stage is super important because, as they say, failing to plan is blind to fail. Next, we have production. This is the fun part where you actually get to shoot your video. You're on set, setting up your cameras, your lighting, and your sound equipment, and it's really where your vision starts to come to life. So whether you're filming a short tutorial in your home studio or capturing footage for a big corporate video, production is all about execution. It's where all of that planning pays off. And then we have post-production. Now, this is where the magic really happens. Post-production is all about editing your footage, adding music, sound effects, graphics, and any special effects. It's like putting the icing on the cake. You take all those raw ingredients from production and turn them into something polished and beautiful. And a well-edited video can make all the difference in how your message is received. Now, let's talk about the different types of video content you can create. Now, there's a whole buffet of options out there, and the great thing is each type serves a different purpose and audience. So we've got promotional videos, which are fantastic for showcasing products, services, or events. These are your high-energy, attention-grabbing clips that get people excited. Then there are tutorials. These are all about educating your audience. So whether it's a how-to on fixing a leaky faucet or a makeup tutorial, these videos provide value by teaching something useful. Vlogs are another big one, especially for personal branding and storytelling. So they're more casual. They often feature daily life, opinions, or behind the scenes looks at what you do. Social media content is huge right now with short, snappy videos for platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. These are designed to be quick, engaging, and shareable. And let's not forget corporate videos. These can range from internal training videos to external communications like company overviews and customer testimonials. They are essential for businesses to communicate effectively, both within the company and to the outside world. So why is this all so important? Well, folks, video content is everywhere. It's in our social feeds, on websites, in our inboxes. Businesses know that video is one of the most powerful ways to connect with their audience. It's engaging, it's memorable, and it can convey a message quickly and effectively. And in fact, studies show that video content is more likely to be shared and remembered compared to text or images. Now, the demand for video content is skyrocketing. Companies big and small, they are on the lookout for talented video producers who can help them stand out in the crowded digital space. And that, my friends, is where you come in. As a freelancer, you have the opportunity to tap into the booming market, showcase your creativity, and build a business doing something that's both fun and impactful. So there you have it. Understanding the scope of video production services is your first step to diving into this exciting field. We've got a lot more to cover, so stick around because up next, we're going to talk about the essential skills and tools that you will need to get started. So now that we've got a solid understanding of what video production entails, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the essential skills and tools you'll need to become a video production superstar. Now, this is where you start building your toolkit and honing the skills that will set you apart in this dynamic field. So first up, let's talk about the key skills required for video production. Just like any craft, there are foundational skills you need to master to create quality work. One of the first things you'll need to get comfortable with is storyboarding. This is where your vision starts to take shape, and I want you to think of it as creating a visual roadmap for your video. You'll plan out each shot frame by frame, so when it's time to film, you know exactly what you need to capture. Next, we have filming. This is where your technical skills come into play. You need to understand your camera settings, lighting techniques, and how to compose your shots. Now, don't worry, you don't need to have the most expensive equipment to get started. It's all about really understanding how to use what you have to its fullest potential. Now, once you've captured your footage, it's time to dive into editing. This is where the real magic happens. Editing is about piecing together your footage to tell a coherent and compelling story. You'll be trimming clips, adding transitions, incorporating music, and maybe even some special effects. It's a skill that requires a lot of practice, but it is incredibly rewarding when you see your final product come together. And let's not forget sound design. Good audio can make or break your video. You need to pay attention to things like background noise, audio levels, and sound effects. Investing in a decent microphone and learning basic audio editing can significantly improve the quality of your videos. Now, let's talk tools and software. When it comes to video editing, there are a few industry standard programs that I highly recommend. First, there's Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a powerful, versatile editing tool that professionals around the world use. Now, it has a bit of a learning curve, but there are plenty of tutorials out there to help you get started. Another great option is Final Cut Pro. This is particularly popular among Mac users. It's user-friendly and it offers a range of advanced features that can take your editing to the next level. And if you're looking for a free option, DaVinci Resolve is fantastic. In fact, it's the one that I personally use within my business. It's robust and includes both editing and color correction tools, making it a favorite among many video producers. But remember, the tools are only as good as the person that's using them. And so that's why continuous learning is so important in this field. Video production is constantly evolving with new trends and techniques emerging all the time. Staying updated means you're always at the cutting edge, able to offer your clients the latest and greatest in video content. I recommend setting aside time each week to learn something new. This could be watching tutorials, taking online courses, or even just experimenting with new techniques. So there you have it, folks. Mastering the essential skills and getting comfortable with the right tools are crucial steps in your journey as a video production freelancer. Remember, it's all about practice, patience, and a passion for learning. And with these skills under your belt, you are well on your way to creating amazing videos that captivate and engage your audience. All right, so let's keep this momentum going. In our next segment, we'll talk about developing a unique style and brand that sets you apart from the competition. Okay, so it's time to talk about something that's going to make you stand out from the crowd. Developing your unique style and brand. This is where you get to infuse your personality, creativity, and vision into your work, making it unmistakably yours. First things first, let's chat about why having a unique style is so important. In the world of video production, there are a lot of talented folks out there. Now, what's going to set you apart is your unique style. It's your signature touch that makes people recognize your work instantly. Think about some of your favorite filmmakers or content creators. They have a distinct style that sets them apart, right? That's exactly what you want to develop for yourself. So how do you go about identifying and developing your own style? Well, it's all about experimenting and finding what resonates with you. So start by watching a lot of different videos and paying attention to what you love. Is it the color grading that catches your eye? Maybe it's the way they edit their cuts or how they tell a story through their shots. Make notes of these elements and start incorporating them into your own work. So let's break it down a little bit more. Color grading is a fantastic place to start because it's the process of adjusting the colors in your video to achieve a certain look or feel. Do you like your videos to have a warm vintage look or maybe a cool modern feel? Play around with different color schemes and find what feels right for you. Now, there are plenty of tutorials online to help you get started with color grading. Next up, let's talk editing techniques. This is where you can really let your creativity shine. Try different editing styles, so fast cuts, slow fades, unique transitions. Don't be afraid to experiment and see what works. And the more you play around, the more you will develop a style that's distinctly yours. And remember, your style will evolve over time, so stay open to trying new things and adapting your techniques. And of course, storytelling is at the heart of video production. I want you to think about how you want to tell your stories. Do you prefer a narrative style or maybe something more abstract? How do you want your audience to feel after watching your videos? Your storytelling approach is a big part of what makes your style unique, so spend some time honing this skill. Watch films, read books, and study different storytelling techniques to find what resonates with you. Now, let's talk about creating a brand that reflects your style. Your brand is more than just a logo or a catchy tagline. It's the overall impression that you leave on your audience. It's how people perceive you and your work. So start by defining your brand values. What do you stand for? What message do you want to convey through your videos? Your brand should be an extension of your unique style. So make sure everything from your website to your social media profiles reflects this. Consistency, as I've always said, is key here. Use the same color schemes, fonts, and design elements across all your platforms. This helps to create a cohesive brand identity that's instantly recognizable. And don't forget to share your story. People connect with stories. So let your audience know who you are, what you're passionate about, and why you do what you do. This will help attract clients who resonate with your brand and style. Now, another great way to build your brand is through client testimonials and portfolio pieces. Showcase your best work and let your satisfied clients speak for you. This not only builds credibility, but it also gives potential clients a taste of what they can expect when they work with you. Make sure your portfolio is easy to navigate and highlights the diversity of your work while still showcasing your unique style. So to wrap it all up, developing your unique style and brand is about finding what makes you you and sharing that with the world. It's about experimenting, honing your skills, and being consistent in your branding. This is what will set you apart and attract the clients who are a perfect fit for you. So that's a wrap on developing your unique style and brand. I hope that you are feeling inspired and ready to start crafting your own signature touch and video production. Up next, we'll dive into exploring specialized niches within video production that can help you carve out a unique space in the market. So I'm so glad you're sticking with me because we're about to dive into a super exciting part of video production, specialized niches. Finding your niche can be a total game changer, allowing you to focus your skills and attract the perfect clients for you. So let's explore this vibrant landscape together. All right, let's start by talking about some of the amazing niches within video production. The beauty of this field is that there's something for everyone. First up, we have wedding videography. Capturing those magical moments on someone's big day is not just rewarding, but it's also really high in demand. People love having beautifully edited videos to relive their special day, and they're willing to pay a premium for quality work. Next, let's look at real estate videos. This niche has been booming, especially with the rise of online property listings. Real estate agents are always looking for stunning video tours to showcase properties, helping potential buyers get a feel for the home without stepping foot inside. It's a great way to combine your love for beautiful spaces and video production skills. Another fantastic niche is YouTube content creation. YouTube, as we all know, is a goldmine for content creators, and it's an amazing platform to showcase your creativity. So from vlogs to tutorials to entertainment videos, the possibilities are endless. Plus, if you're passionate about a particular topic, you can build a loyal audience and even monetize your channel. Now, let's not forget corporate training videos. Businesses are always looking for effective ways to train their employees, and video is one of the most engaging tools they can use. Whether it's onboarding new hires or providing ongoing training, corporate videos are essential, and companies are willing to invest in high-quality productions. Now, why should you consider specializing in a niche? Well, like I've always said, there's several advantages. First, it allows you to become an expert in your chosen area. So when you focus on one niche, you can hone your skills, understand the specific needs of your clients, and deliver exceptional results. This expertise can set you apart from generalists and make you the go-to person in your field. Another big advantage is targeted marketing. So when you specialize, it's easier to identify and reach your ideal clients. Your marketing efforts become more focused, and you can tailor your messaging to speak directly to the needs of your niche audience. This makes your marketing more effective and helps you to build a strong, recognizable brand. And let's talk about higher rates. Specializing in a niche can often allow you to charge premium prices. Clients are willing to pay more for someone who truly understands their needs and can deliver top-notch results. So by positioning yourself as an expert in your niche, you can command higher fees and attract clients who value quality. So how do you choose the right niche? Well, it's all about finding the sweet spot between your skills, your interests, and your market demand. Start by listing out your strengths and the types of video production you enjoy the most. Do you love the emotional storytelling in wedding videos, or are you more into the sleek professional vibe of corporate training videos? Next, do some research to understand the market demand. Are there plenty of opportunities in your chosen niche? Are clients actively seeking these services? because you want to find a niche that not only excites you, but also has a healthy demand to ensure that you have a steady flow of work. And lastly, don't be afraid to experiment. So try out different niches and see what resonates with you and your clients. It's okay to pivot and refine your focus as you gain more experience. The goal is to find a niche that feels like the perfect fit for you, where your passion and your expertise can truly shine. All right, my friends, that's a wrap on exploring specialized niches in video production. I hope you're feeling inspired to find your niche and start building a thriving business. Remember, the key is to combine your skills, your interests, and market demand to find the perfect fit. All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today, so let's do a quick recap of what we've talked about. We started with understanding the scope of video production services. Remember, it's all about pre-production, production, and post-production, the three pillars that hold up every great video project. We explored different types of video content, from promotional videos and tutorials to vlogs and corporate videos. And we highlighted how crucial video content is in today's landscape. Then we dove into the essential skills and tools that you need to shine in this field. So storyboarding, filming, editing, and sound design are your bread and butter. We also talked about some fantastic tools like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, and DaVinci Resolve. And we emphasized the importance of continuous learning to stay ahead of the curve. Next, we discussed developing your unique style and brand. It's about finding what makes your work stand out, your signature touch. From color grading and editing techniques to your storytelling approach, it's all about creating a cohesive brand that attracts your ideal clients. And finally, we explored specialized niches in video production, whether it's wedding videography, real estate videos, YouTube content creation, or corporate training videos. Finding your niche can set you apart and open up amazing opportunities. We talked about the advantages of specializing, such as becoming an expert, targeted marketing, and even higher rates. So what's the takeaway here? Well, if you're an aspiring freelancer, video production is a vibrant, growing field with endless possibilities. It's a chance to combine creativity and technical skills to create content that resonates and engages. Whether you're just starting out or looking to pivot into a new niche, video production can be a viable and lucrative service offering. So I encourage you to explore this field with an open mind and a passion for learning. Experiment with different styles, tools, and niches to find what truly excites you. And remember, every successful freelancer started somewhere. The key is that you keep moving forward, you keep learning, and you keep creating. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Bootstrap Mogul podcast. I hope you found this episode helpful and inspiring. And if you have any questions or want to share your experiences, don't hesitate to reach out. I love hearing from you. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep hustling, and remember, you've got this. Stay tuned for more episodes where we dive deeper into the world of freelancing and help you build the business of your dreams. Peace.